Hadirin disilahkan duduk kembali. Selamat sore dan salam sejahtera bagi kita semua. Amolongo! Yang terhormat Presiden Republik Indonesia, Bapak Joko Widodo, beserta Ibu Negara Iriana Joko Widodo. Yang kami hormati, para Menteri Kabinet Indonesia Maju, jajaran manajemen PT Freeport Indonesia, serta Bapak Ibu dan rekan-rekan karyawan PT Freeport Indonesia yang telah hadir. Selamat datang dalam acara Silaturahmi Karyawan PT Freeport Indonesia bersama Presiden Republik Indonesia. Bapak Ibu, rekan-rekan yang berbahagia, adalah suatu kehormatan dan kebanggaan bagi kita semua karyawan PT Freeport Indonesia bisa bertemu langsung dengan Bapak Presiden beserta Ibu Negara Iriana Joko Widodo. Setelah penantian 49 tahun, Bapak Joko Widodo merupakan Presiden kedua yang berkunjung ke kawasan PT Freeport Indonesia dan berkenan bersilaturahmi dengan kami, para karyawan PT Freeport Indonesia. Hadirin yang berbahagia, mengawali acara, marilah kita dengarkan sambutan selamat datang Presiden Komisaris PT Freeport Indonesia, Chairman of the Board and CEO Freeport McMoran, Mr. Richard Atkerson.
Over here. Okay, thanks. Welcome everyone. I'm not an old man, regardless of how I look. But I injured my knee and I'm recovering from surgery, and that's why I'm limping around a bit. Mr. President, thank you so much for coming. I want to give you a warm welcome from the Freeport family. Everybody join me in welcoming Mr. President. Madam First Lady, it's so good to have you here, and thank you for joining us. Let's lower it a little bit. Yes. Okay? Okay, good. Get my protocol right. Thank you. And I also want to welcome Ministers Eric and Bahil. They're your ministers. They are my good friends and partners in working with us here at PT Freeport Indonesia and doing such a great job. Mind ID CEO Indy is here. Thank you. He's been a great partner in his role as CEO of Mind ID. Secretary Pramono, thank you for coming as well. Mr. President, every morning I read the Indonesian international newspapers, and I want to congratulate you on your leadership of the country as president. You've been able to expand the economy in a troubled world, dealing with COVID effectively as you've done, and now on the international stage, you're raising the stature of Indonesia globally. And God bless you as you deal with the G20 situation and such a complicated thing. We just want to thank you and your ministers for your support, for the success we're having here at this great operation here in Tembagapura, the home of PT Freeport Indonesia. We're doing something that's never been done in the history of the global mining industry. We're building and have basically built this team, this great group of people here during COVID have completed virtually the transition from one of the world's largest open pit mines, which you'll see tomorrow, to the mining industry's largest underground mine that's ever been done. In this setting, you see the rain, the elevation. It's the most complicated mine in the world. Thanks goes to our team, and I can't tell you how proud I am to be part of it. We last saw each other as we were talking in December 2018. That was a landmark situation for PT Freeport in Indonesia and the government of Indonesia. After years, we dealt with a complicated situation and ended up with a win-win for all stakeholders, You advised me in advance of that. You wanted to see Indonesia own 51% of the shares of PTFI. Now we have that. You wanted to see a smelter built. I was just there day before yesterday, and we're fully committed in making progress in building what will be the world's finest smelter. It's a challenge. It's a big project, over $3 billion a deal of investment. PTFI's had great success since 2018. We're generating a lot of revenues. We've got a great future. We've got long-lived, lasting resources that are in front of us, even though all we've done in the past. We've got an exceptional team to execute our plans to develop those resources. And with the increased ownership, 70% of the benefits will go to the people of Indonesia. 70% through taxes, royalties, and dividends. And we're proud to be part of that. We just celebrated Indonesia's 77th anniversary of its independence. Had a great celebration here at Job Site. We're celebrating Freeport's 55th year of operations in Indonesia, 55 years. I'm celebrating 34 years of being here. So a lot of celebrations. When I came here 33 years ago, this operation was run by expatriates. Our underground miners were basically Filipinos because there wasn't expertise in Indonesia. We had very few Papuans. Today we have a workforce that approaches 30,000 people. 30,000 people. 98% of our employees are Indonesian. Over 40% are Papuans. And it's supported by Freeport-McMoRan, which is the leading global mining of copper. So we have this team where now Indonesians are have risen to senior levels of responsibility throughout the organizations. Tony Winos is doing an outstanding job for us as our president director, and we have the full commitment by the global Freeport team to manage this complicated situation. I want to recognize Kathleen Quirk, who is now president of Freeport-McMoRan, Inc., a commissioner of PT Freeport Indonesia, and she is known here at Job Site as Ibu Kathleen and in Jakarta, and she has come to love this place as I have. We have a very strong commitment to do several things. First of all, to keep our workers safe. This is a very dangerous place to work with the elevation, the rainfall, and the nature of mining itself. We're focused on worker safety. We're focused, and all of you have the responsibility to be safe yourselves and to watch out for your comrades working here. We pay fair wages. We treat our workers with respect. We have a most diverse workforce here when you look at the nature of our workers and our employees. We provide strong support to the communities. We began a program of voluntary, it wasn't required by the government, contributions to the community in 1998, and we've contributed since that time almost $1 billion for community development out of our revenues here. Not taxes, not royalties, but direct contributions. We respect the environment. That's a huge challenge in this place because of the location and the rainfall. We're committed to being responsible Copper has a great future because every investment in carbon reduction requires more copper. And we're committed to reducing carbon in our own operations, but to helping the rest of the world do that so that we can deal with climate change. And that's a worldwide problem, and we're right at the forefront. That's going to make our business much more valuable in the future. It creates a whole new era of demand for copper, and developing copper supplies is very tough. This mine here, of the top producing mines, is the second largest, and it was discovered in 1988, and that's the most recent discovery. So we've got great situation with the government, a great partnership, great commitment, great workers, great future market. Now we just need to go out and execute this in the right way and continue this great partnership that we've created. Thank you so much for coming here, and we all look forward. You're going to have fun tomorrow, and we all look forward to your comments tonight, so thank you.
Hadirin yang kami hormati, selanjutnya marilah kita simak bersama sambutan Presiden Republik Indonesia, Bapak Joko Widodo.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat malam, salam sejahtera bagi kita semuanya. Yang saya hormati Presiden Komisaris PT Freeport Indonesia, Mr. Richard Ackerson,